In this video, we're going to practice multiplying an integer by a fraction, and then we're going to reduce using our divisibility rules. First, we need to take the integer, and we need to write it as a fraction since we're going to multiply it by a fraction. So you can just write 6 over 1 to write it as a fraction, because 6 divided by 1 is equal to 6. Then we're going to multiply across, like you learned in the last lesson, or I should say you reviewed in the last lesson because that's something you learned previously. So we multiply the numerators, we multiply the denominators. 1 times 153 is 153. And then we need to go through our integer rules. They are not both divisible by 2 because the 153 in the ones place has an odd number, not an even number. Let's check to see if they're both divisible by 3. 6 we know is divisible by 3. To figure out if 153 is divisible by 3, you have to find the sum of the digits and see if it's a multiple of 3. 1 plus 5 is 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 is a multiple of 3. So 153 is divisible by 3, and so is 6. 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. And then I'm going to use long division for the 153 divided by 3. So we take 153, normally you'd say this 153 divided by 3. So I'm going to say it in that order, 153, I'll write it. Then divided by, that's when I draw in my division symbol, and then 3 goes on the outside. 3 goes into 1, 0 times. 3 goes into 15, 5 times. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 minus 15 is 0. Then you have to bring down the 3 before you ask yourself the question, how many times does 3 go into 3? That would be 1 time. Remainder 0, and there's nothing to bring down. So 153 divided by 3 is equal to 51. Now 2 can only be divided by 2, and 51 cannot be divided by 2. So we know that we simplified this as much as possible.